My name is Umaru Sanda Amadu. I'm coming to you from Yamoransa Junction in the central region on the road to Cape Coast. If you may not know even where Yamoransa Junction is, at least this site behind me should show you something. It is a scene and an area where Fante Kenkey is very popular. Vehicles stop here on their way from Cape Coast or Takoradi to Accra, or on their way from Accra to Cape Coast and Takoradi to load up. But how is Fante Kenkey made? That's a story we'll tell you about on City Newsroom today. We'll also tell you the story behind these women who sell here. Now, this store here, God First Tabletop, is run by this lady, and she is a leader of the market. Ma, good afternoon. Mpacho, how many pieces do you put in one parcel?
5.
5. And we say how much do you sell it for?
10 cedis.
10 cedis. Okay. How long have you been doing this business for?
Oh, 20 years.
Time now, Usha see no. Now, more do was and more.
No, you don't them. See, sir, obi never be school. Say, and with them be we. Now, say, may your wafa. Nama, not come home. You were first me a what? I'm not come home. Why too? Yeah. Mamma, ya mean you be. Now, say, what questions we are? My son.
What customers are almost for her? They be by all means on Begina. Nipa back over to me after do was and can't do it.
A bit of 1 million. A bit more to 2 million. A bit out of 3 million. A bit of 500. A bit of 400.
3 million. What's it going?
Or the catch a check. Sir, all about the corner your fair. It's all about baby. Baby.
So this is one of the oldest people who serve Fante Kenkey here at the Yamoransa Junction. This ball goes for 2 cedis. I'll definitely get 1 or 2 to take home, mash 1 and eat 1. But follow me on the City Newsroom as we tell you the Fante Kenkey story here on City TV. We are still sampling views from sellers and buyers here at the Yamoransa Junction of Fante Kenkey, the headquarters of Fante Kenkey, if you like. Madam, as sellers, what are the key problems you people have?
Yeah, we are okay, but just that we are close to the road.
What do you want to be done about that?
Like we want the government to come and help us. The MP started something, but let's say, how do you say it? Highways, okay. They've stopped them, so.
Oh, so I'm seeing some construction work behind your store. Which, the MP, this MP,
yeah,
what's his name?
Honorable Cancer Effort.
So he's the one who is doing this one for you?
Yeah, he said he wanted us to go back a little, but they've stopped him.
Let me have a quick look at the construction she referred to there. Now, they are arranged, their tables are arranged just along the busy Cape Coast Accra Road. And behind it, someone had come to grade the area, and construction has started. That someone, we are told, is a member of parliament currently for this particular constituency. This looks like the footing level of construction. Further down, heaps of sand have been poured, and this is lined up all across. Chippings or stones have been poured by the road. Construction had started, as is evident from what we are seeing here. But as it turns around, this construction may be having challenges. Has been prevented from continuing further by the Ghana Highways Authority, which has jurisdiction over this particular enclave. This would perhaps have eased the challenges that these traders have. Issues of having to do business under the rains, under the hot scorching sun, and of course the dust and the dangers. It's still the Fante Kenkey story on City Newsroom. I'm at a table labeled Alima. That should mean your name is Alima?
Yes, my name is Alima.
I have seen that other people name their tables by names that don't really belong to them. You are choosing your real name. Why?
This one is not my real name because my name, we have some of my name here. That's why I add Alima too.
So what's your real name?
My real name is Philomena Edu.
Philomena Edu. But you said your name is Alima Mohammed. So which one is which?
Philomena Edu is my real name, but Alima Mohammed is my Kenkey's name.
Your Kenkey's name?
Yes.
Why did you choose that?
Because my name, when I add my name here, it will be confusing because everybody have customers. When I add my name to it, it will be confused. That's why you choose Alima. That's why. In
a day, how many pieces do you sell?
If the market is good, we can sell maybe 200, 300. If the market is it's not good, we can sell 100 cedis.
Thank you very much for speaking to me, Alima.
Thank you.
So that is the Alima Special Kenkey. I would love to get a parcel. But of course, I'll work on that. Would you dash me one, or you have to sell it to me?
Oh, if you eat it, I will dash you one.
Okay.
If you want to buy it, I will sell it to you.
Okay, if I want to eat now, would you give this to me?
Yes.
Everything?
Yes.
10 cedis?
Yes, this is 10 cedis.
So you're dashing me 10 cedis?
If you eat nkwadia.
I'll eat nkwadia, don't worry. Thank you so much, Alima. So just, I just got a parcel of Kenkey. 5 pieces in there. Yes. If you want a ball, let me know. This man has just pulled over, bought a few parcels of Kenkey. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to City Newsroom.
Good afternoon, sir.
You are a regular customer, it seems like, but I see you're having an interaction with the
woman who
sells here.
That is right.
How often do you buy Kenkey from this place?
Oh, anytime I use this route. And when I happen to go to Accra, I buy some from this very woman because I know how she prepares, okay, compared to the other vendors. Okay. So when I go to Accra, I used to buy some to Accra, give to friends or relatives. When I'm going back to Cape Coast, I used to buy some.
You eat or you mash?
I mash.
Okay.
I often mash.
I see.
Okay. Yeah. My kids mash. Okay. They add milk to it and it's palatable.
How many did you buy today?
I bought just 10 cedis.
10 cedis.
Yes.
So that's 5 pieces.
5 pieces.
Okay. Wish you safe right there.
Thank you very much, sir.
So that's a customer, a regular customer here at the Yamoransa Junction. He has bought his parcel of Kenkey, and Fante Kenkey as it is called, and continuing with his journey. The Fante Dokun story on City Newsroom has brought me to this house where there's a lot of activity. This is essentially where the Kenkey is produced. So we have come to track the bottom of the story, the counsel of the story, to tell you how the Fante Dokun is done before you see it at the busy highway at the Yamoransa Junction or Yamoransa bypass, where people come to buy often when they move into the central region. Kenkey, or a type of Kenkey which has become characteristic with the central region, Fante Dokun it is called. These women are preparing the wrap. So these are plantain leaves, dried plantain leaves, which are deliberately shredded into specific sizes to be used in parceling the Fante Kenkey. And there are huge pots on the fire, pots that are used for cooking the dough, the corn dough, which eventually is molded into tiny balls of Fante Dokun. Forgive me if I'm squinting or dabbing my eyes. It's because of the excess smoke that is coming from the hearth that is used to prepare this Kenkey. This room on my right is where the bundling is done, and let me move in and see exactly what's happening in there. A bowl of Fante Kenkey here. I go. Okay.
You come back and Molino way say more. Okay. Oh, no, the and one wife will so bantaman come about 2 years. No, I any say. We only say, no, the Wabanachi, Johnny, they are 2 Abanum. Okay. You are any say. I any say.
Walk around.
Oh, yeah, Baba.
Wow. What's your name?
Mission Wakra. Nam me Aquala.
Okay. Why not show?
Miss Sister.
Okay. Na dokuna nkasa e na modi e. Ebro kutin. Mo fa hwen kan.
Dabi.
Na
Ebine o. Ebine ye no a.
Fese.
Okay. Nti ebine pan so bi man we na ye de ye.
Okay,
so nsuom.
I see.
Ade a che so a na ya konyo no machine.
Mo nyam machine na.
Machine no nyam. Ye dugu nsuom na ade che no wanyam.
Okay.
Ti machine nyam wie a na wudi nsuo pipe nsuo enye efom nsuo na ye de ye.
Okay.
Na wa fetu odi afetu a na aye din na odi esi ho. Nti ade a che a na odi we ye sija so. Na odi eja hyehyem. Na we yi na oka. We hu takase no. Aya wo betu na
aye. Kan ze nia banko.
Banchi nim.
Okay.
Doku de banchi nim.
Nimu kan wi a.
Na odi mmalo amono no de wanyam no ade a che so na we ja kakra. Na odi afra.
Okay.
Na wa poto. Nti owi a na wa ye no fefefe. Na we twa roba na wa hin. Wo yiri bi no. White one no. Okay. Woni nyina ye to.
Okay.
No they are two.
Please let's see. So this is the inside of the huge pot that is used to prepare your Fante Kenkey for you. These women are busily working on wrapping up. The kenkey to that side has been neatly arranged in heaps. Balls of kenkey upon balls of kenkey neatly heaped. Ma'am. Okay. Okay, and then we have huge sacks of maize. Adjacent the big compound of this house is a small room. You can describe it as an oven. Steaming, I think, is what should be happening here. But there's a woman who is standing by a huge pot on fire, feeding that pot with water constantly. Water that she deliberately pours at certain angles of the pot. I believe it should serve a purpose. In the huge long pot should be balls of kenkey that need to be fed with the water that she's deliberately fetching from a bucket that she puts by the pot on fire. Let me halt her temporarily and speak. Madam, welcome to City Newsroom. Your father?
Adazwa.
Ni awu yesi no. Dinadi.
Me den suru gudako no.
Adentia.
Obasho.
Ube dan hu se ebesho.
I am the 5 no me do go. Ti me the 4 ego aka 1. So one man fan kan obasho. 5 buckets. And the way be how many minutes and hours and now we in the fridge and so. By 4.
4 hours. Wow. Here we dey bia. And the wo we na dey bia na mo we.
E we yi jani film. Na ye dum.
Okay. Na mo ye den.
Ba ho machi na ye tutu.
Okay. Okay. And the way more rapid than na munya rapid.
Yeah. Yeah, we are to station na e be rap.
Okay. It is definitely not the job of a journalist. I can't even. This is the oven, or maybe a small kitchen for Fante Kenkey. I was trying to see if I can understand the process in there. I'm teary. Let me ask her quickly, Ma. Many, I don't know what the way you say.
As I admire,
we know how many years ni?
By 10.
10 years. Wow. She is doing it like it's a walk in the park. It definitely isn't for me. I think telling the story of Fante Dokunu is as difficult as removing the peels from the ball when you purchase it and you're ready to eat. Ah.